let's go back to when 48 came back from Singapore. We go off en route, we go down to Guyana, formerly British Guyana. Got a British Army training team down there who are training the Guyana Army. So we get sent down there to bring some of the kit back because they're starting to wind down. So we fill the airplane up. We're heading up north towards Bermuda where we're going to night stop. We get called up by Bermuda air traffic asking us what our endurance is. In other words, how long can we fly? That's a bit odd because the weather's good at Bermuda. The runway's clear, nobody's blacked the runway as they go. Anyway, there's a yachtsman just off Bermuda with stomach pains. There's an American P-3 Orion orbiting, but he's short on fuel. He's just come back off patrol. Can we go and orbit him a bit, you know, keep an eye on him till the rescue boat gets there? Okay, so we go and do that. Nav works out how long we can do that. So on the way there, we have a chat. Can we do anything for this bloke? So we decide we're going to drop him the emergency landing first aid kit. How are we going to do this? Co-pilot is going to volunteer he's a hold-all. He doesn't know it, but he is. So we put the first aid kit and the take-no figure. It's about this long, about this bit, quite heavy. Put it in the co-pilot's hold-all. We get 2 of the passenger life jackets, inflate them, put them in, zip it up. And we get 2 more of the passenger life jackets and tie them on. But it doesn't seem quite heavy enough because you've got to be careful. Things going out the door. If they're not light enough, but they're bulky, they'll fly and hit the tailplane. Not good. So I put 2 of those tensioners in that we've seen up there, and to weight it down. I'll do the calculation on my knee pad. Yeah, that should be all right. We've got 2 more life jackets on the outside. Now they've got little batteries that light up, the little lights, but they work in seawater. So we get the salt sachets out of our lunch boxes, put them in a paper cup of water, dip them in. Yeah, they've lit because it's starting to get a bit towards dusk. So we fly the ASRA pattern, SE rescue pattern, and we go and drop to him. And we fly round, and it looks as though he's going to get it. It's going to drift down to it. We're short of fuel. The lights go in. The sea and the sky start to merge. And the most dangerous thing in the world I've ever been on is a night ASRA. We're at 50 feet over the water. And this, of course, the horizon's starting to go. We're short of fuel, so we go. We get thanked by the Yanks. Now we think we're going to stop for a day or two because we need, it's a mandatory item, the emergency landing first aid kit, but now, back at base. Group say, come home. Okay, so we came home the next day. We heard later that he'd got the kit, got the morphine out. The biggest problem when we got back was the paperwork, as you can imagine. You can't get rid of Her Majesty's kit in such a cavalier fashion without the system trying to call you to account. We had to account for 1 LFAC, 2 tie-down tensioners, 4 passenger life jackets. Never mind the co-pilot trying to get his bag written off. Anyway, it was eventually agreed, and these are the words, that we'd acted in the best interests of the Royal Air Force. Wonderful phrase, isn't it? So it was all written off. And the story you think, but now, here's... A couple of months later, the co-pilot gets a phone call. Would he mind coming down to the guard room to speak to the civil police? Well, Graham thinks, well, I can't remember anything he's done wrong recently, so he goes down. Civil police show him a hold-all. Is this yours? So he turns it over. It's got his name on the bottom. We all painted our names on the bottom because we all looked alike, so we had to paint our names on. It faded a bit with his name. Where did you last see this? Well, going out the Port Powder over Bermuda. Luckily, of course, the word had got round the station, so the RAF police knew about that bit. Why were they interested? It turned out that the kit had come back. It had all been written off, of course, so it didn't exist. So it was put in the dump. Every station had a dump then. And the hold-all had been sold off to a local surplus store. They had sold it to someone else who'd use it to carry his housebreaking kit. He'd been disturbed and done a runner. Nowadays they'd stab you, of course, but he'd done a runner. And left that bag there, and the police thought, oh, easy case, you know, you don't need bloody Poirot for this one. But he managed to convince them. We never did find out if they did catch him. Amazing tale, but it's true. I was that loadmaster. So even mundane route flights can turn out to be interesting if you've got, you know, if you think about things and you're flexible, which Hercules was.